world's tried to make you feel small. Like you're just another name on a list, another cog in the wheel, another face in the crowd. But this is a new day, and we ain't with that. Not at all. It's time for you to be the one. You have an energy inside of you that's raw, that's powerful. It's untapped though. It's been ignored, it's been denied. You got layers and layers and layers of doubt on top of it. Doubt, fear, anything that the world has been telling you that you can't be, but it's still there. I know you feel it. That's why you're here right now. You know, within the Sacred Society, I teach a lot from principles from our philosophy or way of life called the infinite God body. The infinite God body is not just an idea. It's a literal declaration. It's a way of life for people who's tired of being told what's impossible. They don't tell you what's possible. You define what's possible or not. This is for people who refuse to settle, who refuse to bow down, who refuse to let other people write their story. This is simply for the people who's had enough. Enough of the limits, enough of living a mediocre life, enough of living a life that feels like you're on borrowed time. You see, you're not a victim to your circumstance. You are not defined by your past failures or mistakes. You're not defined by what anybody thinks of you. You are the architect of your reality. You are power. You are creation. You are infinite. Today, you step into your truth. You step into your full power. That's mentally, physically, and spiritually. Today, you're gonna align with the infinite God body, and in doing so, you become unstoppable. You rewrite the rules for your life. You redefine what's possible. Listen, y'all, this is a movement. This is a rebellion against anything that limits you. But I have a question for you. Are you ready to take back your power? Are you ready to stop living small? A wise man said, I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how I'm on it. Is that you? Do you align with that? Do you have that kind of self-belief in you? Well, I have that kind of belief in myself. I trust myself. I want you to trust yourself as well. I'm gonna show you how to do that. All right, so today we're gonna talk about how you will build a vision that's so powerful. It makes mediocrity impossible. It's a vision that aligns with your highest self, your infinite self. Because if you're here right now, if you're still here with me right now at this moment, this is a special moment. You're not meant to be average. Not you. Nah, you're meant for expansion. You're built for it. Now I want y'all to reject the limits that society, your past, or even your own mind impose on you. I want you to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. That's mentally, physically, and spiritually. And this is the principle that we teach in the Sacred Society. This is a proper way of living for people who are not afraid to activate their full potential. Because what a travesty it would be to live a mundane life without even trying to tap into your potential. You are not just your body. You are not just your mind. You are a limitless source of power, creativity, and resilience. And when you align with truth, everything else falls into place. Literally everything. Think about the tallest building you've ever seen, right? It didn't just appear out of nowhere. It started right here in somebody's mind. It was a blueprint. It was just a vision. You see, without a vision, it would not exist. And your infinite potential is no different. It starts with a vision that you create for yourself. And if you don't design it, somebody else will. And look, that might not be the worst thing for you. Some people don't mind falling in line, being told what to do, how to do it, when to do it, right? Some people don't mind that, but that's not for me. I don't think that's for you either. That's why you're here right now. Now, I need to address the elephant in the room, your biggest enemy. It ain't them, it's you. It's your self-limiting beliefs. Let me show you what it sounds like. I ain't smart enough. It's too late for me. I ain't got the money or the resources. I'm gonna tell y'all something. These are not facts. These are stories that you've told yourself. And why would somebody say such negative things to or about themselves? Well, the culture that we live in has been crafted to keep people small, controlled, and not powerful. That's why people are literally so self-loathing, right? Every time you complain, you're saying you hate yourself. Because every time you complain, you are affirming negativity onto your situation, onto your life. When you're obsessing, thinking about the worst case scenarios, you're creating that into your world. You're writing that into your script. That becomes your reality. Why don't your churches or your temples or your schools teach you that? You need to tell yourself a different story, all right? Because words are powerful, words are magic, right? Let me show you a simple exercise that you can do. Write down 3 limiting beliefs, things that you typically say. But next to each one of those, I want you to write a powerful counter statement, all right? For example, let's say a limiting belief is something like, I don't have the resources. Your counter statement is going to be, I am resourceful and I will get what I need. Simple, right? Now, I want you to take it a step further, okay? Close your eyes and imagine you literally physically breaking those chains. See them shattering into small pieces. Feel that weight just lifting off of your shoulders. You feel lighter now. Then I want you to step forward into that version of yourself that doesn't know anything about limits. I don't speak that language. This is the practical act of you reprogramming your mind for greatness. And once you do it consistently, it goes in stages. You start believing it, and then you will know it. You live it, and then you embody it. Now, without vision, you're just running around in circles. I want to break this down into 3 layers, all right? Number 1 is the physical. What does your ideal body look like? How does it feel when you live in it every day? What habits will you practice to honor this divine, powerful vessel? And then number 2 is the emotional. How do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning? What kind of relationships support those feelings? And then we have the spiritual. What is your greater purpose? How does your vision serve not just yourself, but the world around you? Now, we're going to make that practical as well. After this video or sometime tonight, whenever, I want you to spend 15 minutes and write out the ultimate vision for your life. The first major trajectory in my life, I wrote everything out. I wrote out a plan, what I was going to see myself doing in a year from that particular date. And my life sucked back then, right? This is why I am a divine alchemist. For those who don't know what an alchemist is, it's the ancient practice of converting a base metal like steel to a precious metal, a diamond or gold or platinum, something that's beautiful, worthy, and valuable, right? I wrote all of this out and I did the work. And it's crazy because I wasn't like studying that book every day that I wrote into it, right? But I was doing all the things. There's something very powerful about writing it out. And then boom, my life was elevated. I remember I'm moving into a newer, nicer place. I'll get the book, I'll go through the book. I'm like, oh snap. I literally wrote everything out. Numerous times in my life that I articulated what I wanted, my vision, and it came to fruition every single time. No exaggeration, and I'm not stopping. This is a cheat code that so many people don't realize exists. I'm trying to put y'all up on game. So take this time, 15 minutes, and write out your life, your dream life. The more descriptive and vivid that you are with this practice, the more real you're gonna make it. You're bringing it that much closer to you. Think about what you see when you wake up. Think about what you hear. Think about who you're surrounded by. Think about the impact that you're making. This is the foundation for your future. You have to see it in your mind and then you create it in your physical reality. All right, so here's the thing about vision. It's not a one and done deal. Visualization is not a one and done deal. You have to nurture it, protect it. You have to keep it alive. You do that with rituals, sacred rituals. Things like morning affirmations. Start each day by declaring your purpose. Say it out loud. Don't be shy. I am limitless. I create life with intention and power. Number 2, you want to practice visualization sessions. So spend 5 minutes every day revisiting your vision. Close your eyes and step into that future version of yourself. Feel every emotion that's tied to it. 3, check your environment. Surround yourself with reminders of your vision. Create a vision board. Write affirmations on your mirror. Write discipline. I am disciplined. Things like that. Dedicate a physical space in your home for reflection and focus. And here's a tip too. Share your vision with somebody that you trust. Somebody that you deeply care about and you know they care about you. Share it with them. Ask them to hold you accountable. And every week, check in with yourself. Are your daily actions aligning with your ultimate vision? Have you done anything this past week that aligns perfectly with your vision? Have you done anything that is not in alignment with your vision? If you did, why did you do that? How are you going to correct that? What are you going to do next week to further build upon your vision? You got to do these things. Why would you not do that? This is what I'm talking about when I say love yourself and being good to yourself. You got to do these types of things. Now, here's the beautiful thing about stepping into your infinite potential. It's not just about you. When you align with your higher self, you become magnetic. People around you are drawn to your energy, to your drive, and to your purpose. Think about this, y'all. When you show up as your best self, you're putting everybody else on notice to do the same thing. You're giving them permission for them to do the same thing. That's a beautiful thing. You want to be that kind of person. What kind of ripple do you want to create? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Your vision is a blueprint of your future. Without it, you're leaving destiny to chance, to luck. But your decisions will create your destiny. When you design it with intention and you live in alignment with it, you become unstoppable. So today you're gonna make a promise to yourself. You're gonna write your vision down. You're gonna visualize it every day. You're gonna align your actions with it like your life depends on it, because it literally fucking does. You ain't here to settle. You're here to ascend. Now, it's time for you to make your masterpiece. If you want more guidance with that, this is what we do in the Sacred Society, all right? The first link down below, join the community. We start with fitness. Your physical fitness is so important, right? My Alpha Shred program is intertwined in the Sacred Society. Throughout the years, we've gotten thousands of people in the best shape of their lives, people that stick to the script 100%. Life-changing 100%, right? In addition to that, I have different courses. I have the Superior Man course, leveling you up in so many ways, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. We have the Osiris Academy. That is a comprehensive AI course. Listen, people worry about AI taking your job. It's not gonna take your job. The people that know how to use AI is gonna take your job. In it, we have side hustles and so many ways for you to make extra money with AI, right? Automations and whatnot. We also have our TikTok shop affiliate program in there, selling the Ambrosia Collective. Like, listen, we do millions of dollars of sales already, all right? I don't allow just anybody to be an affiliate on TikTok for Ambrosia Collective. It's just my community, my squad, all right? This is legit ways for you to not just make good money, but also for you to build and grow your personal brand, because whoever's doing good content, best believe we're putting money into it to boost it, to get it more burn, all right? So listen, the Sacred Society is where it's at. It's an incredible community of like-minded people that all want to ascend, all want the same things. I sit down with the whole community every Thursday and give a very in-depth lecture, and then I open it up for a discussion. And then we have another tier, our VIP. They get one-on-one with me. It's a 3-month program in which I'll put together a comprehensive program specifically bespoke to what they want and need, right? And I got you. I'm a bona fide businessman, right? But my friends, my network are all snipers in different spaces. So if it's something that you need help that I'm not a specialist at, bam, the right person's a phone call away. So people in my community have access to my network straight like that. And we got a poppin' ass Discord. So anyway, the first link down below is sacredsociety.io. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.